Hello, Capricorn Sun, Scorpio Rising. My name's Tanya, and I'm going to be doing a year ahead reading for you. I'm going to just do 12 months, so months 1 through 12. And then you can determine which month you want to be your first month. Now, for a Capricorn with a Capricorn Sun and a Scorpio Rising, that means that your Sun is most likely in the third house. Not in every case, but in most cases. And that means you may be drawn to, you may be very good at communicating your desires, your wants, or just communication in general be something that you're very talented at. You may journal a lot, and you may also be somebody who's interested in short-term travel. So like weekend retreats or short-term things, or going to the cabin on weekends, things like that. Just a little blurb about you. Now let's see what cards we have for each of these 12 months. We're starting off here with month 1, month 2, month 3, and I'm going to lay all the months out, plus an overall card from the bottom of the deck, and then I'll get into them. Month 4, 5, and 6. We end screen still? Yep. Nope, we'll just put it to the line. Sorry, I can get fussy. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So my overall vibe for you for the year is about new beginnings, fresh starts, maybe in multiple areas of your life, but possibly because this is your back of the deck card or your overall card, the Ace of Pentacles. It could be home, work, or finances. Those might be the 3 primary areas where you have these kind of fresh starts, new beginnings as you're going throughout the year. Like maybe one thing's, you start something, it's working, and then you try something else, and if that works or not works, kind of what I want to say fits and starts, but we'll see what this gets into as we go through. So the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are an earth element, which fits with Capricorn Sun. And aces themselves are new beginnings. It's that first step, that initial spark, inspiration. You have an idea, something you want to do, something you want to try that you have never tried before, and you're all into looking into it more, discovering more about it. Is this something you really want to pursue or not? It is exciting. It's fresh energy. And it kind of gets the blood flowing. The excitement is there. The passion for it, the interest in it. At this time anyway. But it feels like, again, this energy that's going to carry throughout the year is there. Kind of a what's next? Now what? Give me something new kind of energy. And that fits very well with your first card here. We're starting off in the month 1 with the Fool. This is the first card in the Major Arcana. That's also another thing I noticed. You do have 5 Major Arcana cards here, which means some significant evolution in the way you think about things or the way you feel about things as we're moving throughout the year, or leveling up in some areas. Okay, the Fool, the first card. That first step, that super fresh energy. You don't know what's coming, but you're excited to begin. You're ready to take those first steps. You will meet things as they come up. You don't have a plan, but you're going for it. You're ready for it. You're excited about it. Again, no plan, no expectations, no idea of what's to come. But let's just try it and see what happens kind of energy. It feels like a fresh start. It feels like things are going to be different this year for you. And then we have month 2 with the Queen of Pentacles. You're sitting in a very good place. The Queen of Pentacles. As with the Ace of Pentacles, right? So we already know what Pentacles are. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She's at the top of her game. This is the feminine aspect of the Pentacles. So it's very receptive and nurturing at the same time. This is like the Earth Mother kind of energy card. She has everything she needs. She has all the resources she could ever want. If she doesn't have something she wants, she knows how to get it, and she's confident about it. She does not doubt her capabilities at all. And she has no fear when it comes to that. This feels like you sitting in your power, very confident of who you are, where you're at, what you're doing, and knowing what you want next. I love this card. This is one of my favorite in this deck. She's got no worries or fears. If something comes up, she knows how to handle it. She's already got plan A, B, C, D, E. Nothing's going to throw her off her game. That's month 2. In month 3, we have the Page of Cups. Now, pages are also a fresh energy, young energy. So this could have something to do with young people in your life or that are around you. They can be very emotional. Cups are about our emotions and our intuition and our imagination in this case with this card. Because we have like pigs flying. This person has a vivid imagination and excitement about the future, and they're open to anything and everything. But also their emotions can be very raw and fresh and new. So they could be very emotional. They could get easily excited. They could get upset easily, anger easily, cry easily, all over the place with the emotions. But also looking forward to the future in spite of that, the sense of optimism, of freshness, newness, like with aces, but these are pages. So it's more of a human aspect of it. So it definitely has to do with people. This could be you, or maybe you're feeling fresh and raw and new in some situation. Or again, it could be the young people that are around you or that you'll be interacting with this month. They're just much more emotional, but they're also inspiring with their dreams, with their creativity and their imagination. It feels like ultimately good energy, maybe a little frustrating at times, but inspiring too. That's month 3. In month 4, we have another major arcana card. Sorry about that. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is saying this is a month to make the decision. You have to decide, which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to take your life? Excuse me. Which direction do you want to take your career, or where you want to live, or you have a big decision to make and you cannot leave it in anybody else's hand. You need to trust your own instincts, your own heart, and do what it is. Make the choice that's best for you, you and you alone. If it's right for you, then it will be right for those that you're supporting or that are around you. But this is a choice. You just got to go for it. Pick a direction and go. Quickly take action. Don't wait. This is not the time to wait. This is the time to say, okay, we're going left, and go. Go. Off you go. Do your thing. Get to your next destination and act quick. Act swiftly. And then in month 5, we have the 8 of Pentacles. You are heavy on Pentacles too, I think. The 8 of Pentacles is someone who has become the master of their domain, of their skill. This could be somebody in management or supervisor, somebody who's moving up the ladder, somebody who is a very skilled worker, a skilled craftsman, that's the word I want, or an artist, somebody who is known for their expertise, somebody that others seek out for advice or training. You're looked up to. You have a position of authority, or you have authority on a subject at a minimum. So people may be seeking you out for advice. This may be a month where you get a promotion, but you are being recognized for what you've accomplished. People are seeing that, and you're feeling it too. and that's in month 5. In month 6, we have the wheel. Change. The more things change, the more they seem the same. I don't know why that popped through, but maybe it's meaningful to someone. And actually, I'm really drawn now to this ace and the wheel and that circle, the circle of life type thing, the targets. Your target may change here in June. Your goal may change here in June. I think it will change. If there was some major idea or plan or path that you had planned to go on, this is indicating a change in direction. And it's encouraging you to just go with the flow and don't try to fight against it. Because if you fight against it, it's just like things are going to seem like they're going wrong, or you keep running into roadblocks. Things are going to be slowing you down or tripping you up. But if you just go with it and accept the change, things will go much more smoothly. You have to evolve with what's going on and not try to freeze things in place, because you can't. Change is inevitable. The wheel is always moving. It's a continuous cycle, which fits even with this. So this may be another fresh new inspiration or idea that comes up that ultimately is going to be good for you or give you a new direction. And just go with that. Trust it. Trust yourself that you will know what to do when this wheel, when it flows around, when it turns again. You do know what to do because you're on top of your game. You are on top of your game. Remember that. There's nothing to fear there. Something else that just occurred to me or came to me is as things start to change, if you can keep your balance, then everything else will fall into place. As long as you keep your balance. So make sure you're maintaining things, which again has to do with going with the flow. But that was really pushing through, is just maintain your balance. Stay true to you during this time, while at the same time rolling with the punches or rolling with the changes. Okay. And I'm really drawn now down here in month 7 to, again, this other circle. It's like things are coming full circle in a way. Hopefully that means something to some of you, but full circle here. Month 7, we have the World card. This is a card at the end. This is the very last card in the major arcana. A cycle, something in your life, some area of your life is peaking or coming to an end, or you're ready to graduate from one thing to another. You're ready to take everything you've learned on this journey. The Fool is the beginning, the world is the end. Whatever you've learned in this time, change is here, and you're going to take everything you've learned so far and use that knowledge to start something new. So this could be like moving from one company to another company, or leveling up and moving to a different position within the company. But it's something that takes you to another level. So this is a month where you may be quitting one job and starting a new job, where you may be graduating from high school and going to college, or graduating from college and getting that first job or an internship. Along those lines. Completions and new beginnings, new starts. The World card says you have completed this lesson. You have learned all you can in this area, and it's now to take that time to take that knowledge and start a new journey. So again, this is going to be a month where some big change is happening in one area of your life. This could even be moving from an apartment to you bought your own home, that type of thing. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This almost, so for analogy's sake, if this is graduating college and then going out into the world with everything you've learned so far, but no experience yet, the Knights, for me, are somebody who's just graduated college. I like how that flowed. And now they're out there and they're using everything they've learned so far to gain experience, to try things, to apply that knowledge. And wands are a fire element. It's bold, it's vivacious, it's a fearless, fierce energy. and active, very active and moving from one thing to the other. Let's try this. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try this. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try these two things. They may be trying multiple things at a time. But they're moving from one thing to the other. Boom, 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 boom. Constantly moving. Lots of action, very active energy and eager energy and excited energy. They're going to live it. They're going to experience it. They are all in on whatever is to come, on whatever they find as they move forward. So there is this sense of excitement, of joy, of eagerness to experience whatever's coming next. This could be you, and it very well may be with the World card here indicating that you're moving into this Knight of Wands energy. So whatever you've learned here, it's going to take you now it's time to, let's experience it. Let's experience it. Let's try it. You learn what does and doesn't work for you in this process as part of this. But you're also just enjoying that process, that fresh, again, a fresh feeling. It's not the naive energy and fully inexperienced or uninformed energy of the page. This time you have the knowledge, you have the information. So you're not going out there blind. But, you don't know what does and doesn't work quite yet. So, and you're going to enjoy finding out. You're going to enjoy figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. Exhilaration is another word I would use for this. That was month 8. In month 9, we have the Ace of Wands, another ace for you, another fresh beginning. This time it's in Wands, coming off this night energy, which could indicate that as you're trying different things, exploring different things here, what's this, in month 8, you come across something that really fires you up here in month 9. Oh, now, wait, what's this? What is this possibility? I want to know more about this. This is exciting. This one has me fired up. What is this? I need to know more. I need to know everything about it. It's almost this feeling of being consumed by this fresh idea and this new energy. And again, it's going to be very active. It's going to be bold. It's going to be passionate. Maybe it's a new relationship, or it's just a new passion, a new career option, maybe an opportunity to take part in some community thing, or just a creative project that really has you excited and can't wait to get into it. The ace is indicating, but you're still just kind of, it's new, it's fresh, and you're just learning about it and exploring it before you make a final decision whether to pursue it or not. But this is that initial excitement, that initial romance, that initial spark. Oh, you got wand and wand and wand. In month 10, we have the 8 of Wands. This is a very active month. This is boom, boom, boom. Let's move. Let's go. Come on. One thing after the other. Things are not stopping. That pace is just going to keep going. You can't slow things down. Boom, 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 boom. It's a busy month in a nutshell. There you go. Month 10 in a nutshell. It's going to be busy. It's going to be very active. Lots of movement. Lots of fiery energy. And that's pretty much, that's it for month 10. Just be prepared to know that you're going to have to forcefully take time for breaks. You're going to have to maybe try and make sure maybe in these other months ahead, if you have time amongst all the excitement and stuff you're going, that excitement is still carrying forward because we're still into the wands. The 8 of Wands in particular is about being active. Things coming in fast and furious from all directions. It could feel a little overwhelming. So maybe prepare for that. You may have to set some boundaries, like nothing after 10 or between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. That's my downtime. Don't come at me with anything new during these hours. If it can be avoided, whatever it is, you're going to have to make sure you plan for that, because every day is going to feel like one thing after another. Come on. And we got to act on it. We got to be quick. Let's go. That's month 10. In month 11, we have the Death card, or the Death and Rebirth card in this deck. This is another major arcana card. This indicates transformation. So it's almost like if this has been building up and building up and building up, and then boom, we have a break. Things slow down. Things change. There's a change in the energy, in the vibration. Whew, it's been a busy month, busy few months. Lots of things going on. Okay. Boom, things slow down. You get a break, is what this feels like. You have time to just sit, absorb everything that's been going on in the last few months, take in the lessons learned, recognize what you did, what did work, what didn't work, what you want to change. You are a changed person here. It's almost like, in a way, you could be hitting your limit and you say, okay, that's enough. I'm not doing that anymore. That's the end of that. We're stopping that here. And then we're going to start something fresh, something a little slower paced, a little easier maybe, or at least a different direction than we have been. Because this has been great, fiery energy, whatnot, but it can be exhausting. So month 11 here is like, okay, time out, take a break, let's stop. Let's stop what we're doing. Because as exciting as it is, that is a quite the pace to try and maintain. And we need to bring that down a little bit and recover. And then move on to something else. Or you just recognize that now you have very strong boundaries and you will only take on, instead of 8 things a day, maybe only 4. Let's have that. Something like that. But it feels like a transformative month. It feels like the month you just say, okay, enough is enough. Let's stop. Let's start over or rethink or reorganize things so that it flows better and it makes more sense and it's not so frantic. That's what I'm feeling strongly here for you in month 11. And then we have month 12 with another knight. Same kind of thing here, but swords are about thoughts and ideas, information, communication, something that might suit you better. Quick communication though, right? Because the Knight of Swords is also very quick. It's one of the quicker ones in the deck. Sometimes it can feel like your imagination or your thoughts are running away from you. But there's so many things coming at you, so many ideas you have. You're going to want to be journaling or documenting them as they come up. This isn't a month where you really need to put any into action. It's more like making sure you capture them. Make sure you capture all the ideas that are coming up, all the possibilities that you can think of. Maybe you're trying out different plans. You have plan A, plan B, plan C, but you're coming up, you're processing, you're thinking it, and you're documenting it. Especially with your sun in that 3rd house, you are writing it down. So that if you can't get to it this month, maybe you can in the future, or you'll have time to stop and say, okay, well, which one of these things makes sense with where I want to go, with what I want to do next. So it's almost like a full month of brainstorming. Yeah, a full month of brainstorming. Now, again, with the knowledge and experience you've gained so far, what are the other possibilities? What else could you be doing? Because now you know you don't want to be this active and you don't want things to be that frantic kind of zoom, zoom, zoom energy. So what are your other options? And you have a lot of ideas that may come up. Well, that will come up. A lot of different possibilities for how you could transform that, maybe change something, maybe new decisions. What do you want out of this next year? You could be that could be it. You could be writing down things you want to have accomplished in this new year, or journaling about this last year and what you want to see come up in the year ahead. That could also be what's going on here. But that is a very busy year, especially these last, 5, 6 months. Very active. Lots of movement and action. If not physically, then definitely energetically. And that's what I have for you, Capricorn Sun, Scorpio Rising, for your year ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. And I will talk to you later.